There's Penn Dillon with John Bickford. Lady Tricia with Bill Nicholson Jr. Susan's Image with Wally Hennessy. Turlight N with Steve Mason. Revelry N, Stan Nelson. Island Falcon with Charlie Frost. Daly's Alert with Don McDougall. Arbor Coletown with Jody Hennessy. A field of 8, and here they come. They're off, and the Lady Tricia wings for the lead from the outside. Daly's Alert drives on the second. Then Penn Dillon his third on the inside. Turlet in. Up on the outside going on to fourth. Arbor Coletown is fifth. Then it's Revelry N. Susan's Image and Island Falcon trails, and it's up the back stretch, racing on to the quarter. Out in front now, the 3 lengths, Lady Tricia. Then Dillon is racing second, but Daly's Alert is going on to third, going for second, and is now second with Penn Dillon racing third. Turlight N is the fourth as they swing into the top turn. Arbor Coletown, Revelry N, Susan's Image. Island Falcon trailing. That opening quarter was in 30 3/5. At the 3/8 marker, the leader is Lady Tricia with Daly's Alert driving up the second. Penn Dillon has the third. Halfway through the lane, it's Lady Tricia with Daly's Alert parked driving second. Penn Dillon is third. Turlight N coming up on the outside, going on from third. He's now second and going on. Right behind him with cover goes Arbor Coletown. Into the turn now going to the 5/8. Starlight N assumes the lead on the outside. Then Lady Tricia's racing second. They were by the half and 3. Daly's Alert is on the rail now fourth. Arbor Coletown out driving fifth. And it's Revelry N, Penn Dillon, Susan's Image. Island Falcon is out of contention. On to the 3/4. Starlight N has moved out now by 4 lengths. Lady Tricia's racing is second. Then up on the outside, 3 wide, Revelry N is going on to third, is now second. The leader into the top turn, Turlight N with Revelry N and Arbor Coletown. Lady Tricia, Daly's Alert, Susan's Image, Penn Dillon, Island Falcon, 3/4 was in 1:36. They're by the 7/8 pole now, and they are swinging for home. Turlight N pacing on top. Revelry N racing second, Arbor Coletown is third. It is going to be Turlight N by 2.5 as they hit the line. It is Turlight N, Revelry N, then it's Arbor Coletown, and coming on for fourth, it is Susan's Image, and the time for the mile, 2:08. And parading now the unofficial footer of our third race, it's number 4, Turlight N, a babe pacing gelding. He's 10 years by True Averill from Tarren. Owned by Milton Downey of St. John, trained and driven by Steve Mason. The horse gets his first winning trip this year, tonight, 2:08. How do we sort of the third race? It's now official. Penn Dillon, 7th. Lady Tricia finished 6th with Broken Gear. Susan's Image was 4th. Turlight N, your race winner. Revelry N was 2nd. Miramichi Darrow scratched. Island Falcon was 8th. Daly's Alert 5th. Arbor Coletown 3rd. Times quarter 30 3/5, half 1:03. 3/4 1:36 the mile, 2:08. Strays for the field of 9. There's Offshore Oil with John Davidson. Jeff Down with Steve Mason. Patty Prancer, Ivan Davies. Venture Gas with Millet Kuglin, Freddie Dream, and Tom Mason. Golden Fellow with Joe Barrio. Jackpot winner Bill Doherty. Cynthia Jane with Lauren Lawless, and P.H. Pacer with Stan Nelson. Here they come. They're off. Freddie Dream goes to the top, but Venture Gas is working for it, and on the inside, Jeff Down racing a third, swinging into the turn. It is Venture Gas, the leader in between horses. Jeff Down on the inside, racing his second. Patty Pratzer goes up on the inside. She's racing a third. Freddie Dream is outside and racing fourth as they race on to the quarter. Pacing on top, Venture Gas alike to the quarter. Jeff Down racing his second. Then Patty Pratchett third. Freddie Dream is fourth. Jackpot winner on the move from fifth. Then it is Golden Fella. Offshore Oil P.H. Pacer. Cynthia Jean is the trailer as they go into the top turn. Pacing out on top, it is Venture Gas and Jeff Down racing second. Patty Prancer third. Jackpot Winner comes to fourth. Freddie Dream is now fifth. They were by the opening quarter, 31-1. Working through the stretch, they come driving onto the half, and the leader is Venture Gas, and here comes Jeff Down. Up on the outside, going to the top. It is now Jeff Down. Venture Gas is second. Jackpot Winner gets to third. Then Patty Prancer fourth. Freddie Dream is fifth. Golden Fellow on the move. Then it's Offshore Oil. P.H. Pacer. Cynthia Jean trailing the field as they swing around the turn and go racing to the 5/8. They were by the half in 3 and 4. They go to the 5/8. They're by it now. Jeff Down, the leader. Up on the outside, a strong second. It is racing on to a second. It is Jackpot Winner. Jeff Down and Jackpot Winner. Then Venture Gas is third. Golden Funnel's gone to fourth. Patty Prancer's fifth on the rail. Freddie Dream outside. P.H. Pacer. Offshore Oil. Cynthia Jean, the trailer, as they work around the top turn, and Jeff Down. He is holding his lead, a length and a half. Jackpot Winner is racing a second. Then Golden Funnel comes to third. Venture Gas is racing a fourth. Way comes swinging for home. It is Jeff Down on the inside. Jackpot Winner on the outside. Golden Funnel on the outside of him. They're 3 wide coming to the wire. Jeff Down. Golden Funnel. Here they are. Jeff Down. Golden Funnel. Jackpot Winner. And Patty Prancer comes to fourth. And the time for the mile, 2:09. Parading now the unofficial winner of our 6th race. It's number 2, Jeff Down, a brown pacing colt. He's 3 years by Major League from Wendy Time. Owned by Milton Downing of St. John, trained and driven by Steve Mason. And the colt gets his 3rd winning trip this season, pacing in 2:9. The result of the 6th race, it's now official. Offshore Oil was 7th. Jeff Down, your race winner. Patty Prancer was 4th. Venture Gas was 6th. Freddie Dream 5th. Golden Funnel was 2nd. Jackpot Winner 3rd. Cynthia Jean finished 9, was placed 8th. And P.H. Pacer finished 8th, was placed 9th. Set back for a lap-down break at the finish. And the times a quarter 31-1. Half 103 and 4. 3/4 136 and 4. The mile 2:09. The stretch, Glittering Bird and Tully Haig. Eyes of Character, Gary Vincent. Nippy Namby, John Davidson. Fresh Lass, Ivan Davies. Squire Garland, Brian McLean. Reb Dudley, Charlie Ross. Highland Hazel, Ron Gass. Defensive Dylan, Doug Falcons. Arowana Hopper, Gilberto. Here they come. They're off from the far outside. Highland Hazel drives for the lead. Nippy Namby is racing as second. Then in on the rail, Eyes of Character goes to second. Nippy Namby outside of him. Racing on the third. And 3 wide. Reb Dudley drives at 4th. Glittering Bird is 5th on the rail. Then it is Squire Garman, Fresh last. Arowana Hopper, Defensive Dylan Trails. Racing on to the quarter. It is Highland Hazel pacing on top. Reb Dudley goes to a second. Nippy Namby has a third. Eyes of Character racing 4th. Glittering Bird is 5th. Fresh Last Parks and Squire Garman. Arowana Hopper, Defensive Dylan. As they swing around the top turn, they were by the quarter 32-1. Highland Hazel, the leader. Reb Dudley with cover. In behind the leader now. Racing on the rail as they swing off the turn and come on through the stretch. Racing to the half. Highland Hazel shows the way. Reb Dudley racing as second. Nippy Namby has third. Eyes of Character up on the outside 4th. Glittering Bird behind him with cover. Racing 5th. Then it's Fresh Last, Squire Garman, Arowana Hopper, and Defensive Dylan trails the field as they swing around the turn and go driving on to the 5/8. They were by the half and 5. The leader, Highland Hazel, by a leg. Reb Dudley racing as second. Eyes of Character going up on the outside. Gets to second now. Reb Dudley has third. Glittering Bird racing now 4th. Then Nippy Namby is 5th. Fresh Last out 3 wide. Drives on to 5th. The 2 leaders now neck and neck as they go driving to the 3/4. Eyes of Character gets to the top now. Highland Hazel is racing as second. Fresh Last on the extreme outside. Racing on to third. They spring around the top turn after a 3/4 39-2. And the leader, Eyes of Character, moves out now to 3. Highland Hazel is second. Glittering Bird is now third. First last wide racing fourth. Through the lane, Eyes a Character. Glittering Bird in first last coming on. It is Eyes a Character first last. Reb Dudley's coming on again. Here they are at the line. It is Eyes a Character first last. Reb Dudley and Glittering Bird gets fourth. And the time for the mile to 12 and 1. Creating now the unofficial winner of the 10th and final. It's number 2, Eyes a Character. Proud pacing horse, he's 6 years by Characterized from La Bonne Femme. Owned by Leroy Vincent of St. John, trained and driven by Gary Vincent. The horse scoring his 4th winning trip this season tonight, 2, 12, and 1. Now the result of the 10th race, it's now official. Glittering Bird was 4th. Eyes a Character, your race winner. Nippy Namby 5th. First last was 2nd. Squire Gauntlet 7th. Red Dudley 3rd. Highland Hazel 8th. Defensive Dillon was 6th, and Arowana Hopper 9th. The quarter put at 2 and 1. The half was in 105. 3/4 139 and 2. And the mile to 12 and 1. Armbro Missy, owned by McQueen and Benny Hung and Billy Hung of Fredericton. Trained by John Tyler. Lonnie Stokes driving. The horse getting his 3rd winning trip this season, his fastest tonight, 2:06 and 4. And here's the official result of the 3rd race. What a trick bag. Say, he's miles over more what? That's the way Memphis with the Armstrong. Pure Smoking Charlie Ross, Oblin Dunn, John Davidson. THS, along with Leo LaPointe. Kill Karen Derby and Wally Hennessy. Bound to Fly with Ross McDonald. Kill Karen Diana with Mark Collett. Here they come. Clear off and rush away. Metric goes to the top and Pure Smoke in between horses racing second. Oblin Dawn, Free Flight drives on the 3rd. O.D. Smiles is the 4th. Kill Karen Diana's racing 5th. Out 3 wide. PHF Llewellyn going on. They're by the 8th quarter up the back. Sickle racing on to the quarter. Facing on top now it is Oblin Dawn. Up on the outside of her, PHF Llewellyn racing 2nd. Kill Karen Diana between horses racing 3rd. Rushaway Metric is 4th on the rail. Then it is a Pure Smoke, O.D.'s Miles. Then it's Don DeLuise. Then Kill Karen Derby. And Bound to Fly is the trailer as they swing around the turn. The opening quarter, 31 and 3. Coming to the 3/8 The leader, Oblin Dawn. PHF Llewellyn outside, driving up the 2nd. Kill Karen Diana's on the rail, now racing 3rd. The 2 leaders are at it neck and neck as they come to the stretch, racing to the half. PHF Llewellyn on the outside. Oblin Dawn on the inside. Kill Karen Diana, Rushaway Metric. Then Pure Smoke. O.D.'s Miles is going on. So is Kill Karen Derby. That is Don DeLuise and Bound to Fly as the trailers, they swing into the turn. They're by the half and 3 and 1. Racing to the 5/8. The 2 leaders still battling neck and neck as they go by that marker. On the inside, Oblin Dawn. On the outside, PHF Llewellyn. Kill Karen Diana racing 3rd. Then up on the inside, Rushaway Metric. On the outside, it is Pure Smoke going on to 4th. Kill Karen Derby closing in on him. And then O.D.'s Miles Bound to Fly. Don DeLuise as they swing around the top turn. The pacing out on top, it is Oblin Dawn. Kill Karen Diana 2nd. PHF Llewellyn racing 3rd. Kill Karen Derby a strong 4th. Wave wide coming on. They swing for home. Oblin Dawn, Kill Karen Diana, Kill Karen Derby. Up strong on the outside, 3 of them neck and neck, and Kill Karen Derby comes to the top, and here they are out at the line. Kill Karen Derby, Kill Karen Diana, Oblin Dawn, and Rushaway Metric at 4th. And the time for the mile, 2:07 and 4. Race, a field of 9 approaching the top of the stretch. Shane's cover with Kim Cameron, Glittering Bird with Gary Abrick. Defensive Dylan Doug Falcons, Eyes a Character Gary Vincent. Fresh last with Ivan Davies. Reb Dudley with Charlie Ross. Paso Bianco with Colleen Clancy. Arawalla Hopper, Joe Barrio, Gaps Get a Kill with Jody Hennessy, and here they come. There, off Shane's cover, pacing out on top. Defensive Dylan with off stride. Eyes a Character now up on the outside. Wings for the lead, goes on top. Eyes a character with change cover racing a second on the rear. Reb Dudley is 3 wide, goes to third. Gas going to go up on the inside, back to third. They're up the back stretch, racing onto the quarter and change cover. And Eyes a character, they're battling neck and to neck. Eyes a character now gets to those in front. Change cover is racing a second. Reb Dudley drives on to third. Gas going to go is fourth, and it is a glittering bird racing fifth. Then Arawata Hopper, fresh last going up on the outside. Paso Bianco and defensive Dillon trailing. They were by the opening quarter, 34-2. Coming to the 3/8 marker. And they're at that pole now with his Eyes a character with change cover racing second. Reb Dudley third. Through the stretch coming to the half. Eyes a character. Here comes Shane's cover up on the outside, bidding for the top. Reb Dudley is third. Gaff's going to go as fourth. Glittering Bird out moving now the fifth. Then it's Arawata Hopper, fresh last. Paso Bianco and defensive Dillon trailing the field as they swing into the turn now and go racing onto the 5/8. They were by the half and 3 and 4. Around the turn they go to the 5/8. They're by it now. Eyes a character by half the length. Change cover on the outside, racing up the second. Reb Dudley with the leaders. He's racing third. Glittering Bird is fourth. Fresh last going on fifth. Paso Bianco now the sixth. Then Gaff's going to go. Arawata Hopper out of contention. Defensive Dillon as they go by the 3/4 and swing into the top turn, and Eyes a character still the leader. Now Reb Dudley gets to second. The 3/4 was in 36. At the 7/8 they're by it now. It's Eyes a character. Reb Dudley, Shane's cover, fresh last. Swinging for home. Eyes a character. Reb Dudley challenging up strong on the outside, coming on second. Fresh last comes to third, but it's going to be Eyes a character. Here they are at the line. Eyes a character. Reb Dudley, fresh last, and the Paso Bianco gets fourth. The time for the mile, 2:08.1. And parading now, the unofficial winner of the 6th race, it is number 4, Eyes a character. Brown facing horse, he is 6 years. He's by Character Eyes out of Laval Femme. Owned by Leroy Vincent of St. John, trained and driven by Gary Vincent. The horse scores his 5th winning trip this season. It's his fastest tonight, 2:08.1. At the result of the 6th race, it's official. Shane's cover was 5th. Glittering Bird 7th. Defensive Dillon was 9th. Eyes a character, your race winner. Fresh last was 3rd. Reb Dudley 2nd. Paso Bianco 4th. Arawata Hopper was 6th, and Gaff's Gotta Go was 8th. The time's the quarter, 31 2/5. They were at the half, 1:03 and 4. The 3/4 in 1:36, and the time for the mile was 2:08.1. We're all set now for the 7th race for the field of 8. There's Western Beauty with Elmore White, Jackpot Winner, Bill Doherty, Patty Prancer with Ivan Davies, Daly's Alert with Jody Hennessy, P.H. Pacer with Stan Nelson, Freddie Dream with Tom Mason, Camp Pyro with Herm Riddle, and High Fly with Wally Hennessy. Here they come. There, Patty Prancer has the lead outside. Daly's Alert racing second. Western Beauty moving up on the inside is at third. Then Jackpot Winner is 4th. High Fly is 5th on the outside. Then it is P.H. Pacer, Champ Pyro. On the outside, Freddie Dream trails it by the 8 minutes up the back stretch and going to the top. Daly's Alert moves out on like Patty Prancer is 2nd. High Fly drives up a strong 3rd is going on. High Fly is now 2nd, and High Fly goes swinging for the lead, and Jackpot Winner is out and moving as they go by the quarter, and High Fly leads into the top turn. Then Jackpot Winner drives up as strong as 2nd, the quarter, 31. High Fly by half the length. Jackpot Winner racing up now. They're neck and neck as they come by the 3/8. At the head of the lane, they spring to the stretch, racing 4.5. Jackpot Winner the leader now. High Fly is 2nd. Daly's Alert 3rd. Patty Prancer is 4th. That is Western Beauty. Champ Pyro PH Pacers on the move, and Freddie Dream trails as they go racing out by the half. And it is Jackpot Winner out now but 2.5. High Fly second, Daly's Alert third. The half was in 102. Around the turn they go to the 5/8. Jackpot Winner leads by 2.5. High Fly racing second. Daly's Alert drives up a strong third going on. Daly's Alert goes to second, and he's at the leader's wheel now. Going to the 3/4, Jackpot Winner. It's now Daly's Alert goes to the top. Daly's Alert and Patty Prancer, a strong third going on. By the 3/4, springing into the top turn, Daly's Alert. Patty Prancer now second. Then High Fly between horses comes to third on the outside. PH Pacer 3 wide fourth. Jackpot Winner fifth on the reel. Western Beauty moving between horses. Freddie Dream and Champ Pyro. Swinging for home, Daly's Alert and Patty Prancer, a strong second. They're neck and neck. High Fly third, PH Pacer is fourth. Now Patty Prancer to the top, and here they are. Up the line, Patty Prancer, Daly's Alert, then Western Beauty, too tight to call for fourth. And the time for that mile, 2:06 and 3. And parading now, the unofficial footer of the 7th race. Number 3, Patty Prancer. A chestnut pacing mare. She's 5 years by Tarport Irvin from Patty Prancer. All but Dr. Charles Ramage of Fredericton, trained and driven by Ivan Davies. The mare scoring her 4th winning trip this season. She steps to a new win race bracket of 2-6 and 3. Her old mark was 2-9 and 4. At the result of the 7th race, now official, Western Beauty was 3rd. Jackpot Winner was 8th. Patty Prancer, your race winner. Daly's Alert was 2nd. PH Pacer 5th. Freddie Dream was 7th. Champ Pyro 6th. He's 10 years, but True Averill from Tarren, owned by Milton Downey of St. John, trained and driven by Steve Mason. The horse gets his 2nd winning trip this season. It's his fastest, 2:06 and 1. Now the result of the 3rd race, it's official. Lady Tricia was 4th. Yankee Silster 3rd. Carlisle M, your race winner. Glengow Canada was 5th. Diamond Digger 8th. Fouled and Lord was 2nd. Bell Kitty Dreamer 7th. And Chilo Malison 6th. They were by the quarter, 30 and 3/5. At the half, 103 and 1. They were by the 3/4 pole, and 1:35 and 3, and the time for the mile was 2:06. But we're all set now for the 4th race. We have a field of 9. They're approaching the top of the stretch. There's Pure Smoke with Charlie Ross. Miramachi Flash with Rod Gogat. So Big Time and Tom Mason. Lonesome Bound with Jody Hennessy. Dr. Diablo with Dr. Hugh Baird. Jig Time Smarty and Boyd Chimera. B-Honk with Wally Hennessy. The Nikolai Man with Gary Vincent and DJ3 with Elmore White. Here they come. They're off. Pure Smoke pacing and top in the trail up on the outside. Dr. Diablo outside of him. The Jig Time Smarty 3 wide. Round the turn, Pure Smoke. Dr. Diablo racing a 2nd. Jig Time Smarty driving 3rd on the outside. DJ3 has 4th on the rail. So Big Time is a 5th. Up the back stretch, they've raced for the quarter. Jig Time Smarty steps out on top now. Then Pure Smoke is racing a 2nd. So Big Time just up on the outside, racing 3rd. Dr. Diablo has 4th. The Nikolai Man now racing 5th. Then DJ3, Miramachi Flash, B-Honk, and Lonesome Bound is the thread as they spring around the turn. They were by the opening quarter, 31 seconds. Jig Time Smarty leads by 2 as they lead the 3/8 now and swing on through the stretch. They come racing to the half. Jig Time Smarty pacing on top. Then Pure Smoke is racing 2nd. Up on the outside, driving on strong to 2nd. Now comes So Big Time. Then it is Pure Smoke and Dr. Diablo out moving 4th. The Nikolai Man, B-Honk, DJ3, Lonesome Bound, and Miramachi Flash trailing. They were by the half and 2. Around the turn they go to the 5-8. Big Time Smarty, the leader, relaxed. Then Big Time racing a second. Dr. Diablo up on the outside, going on from third. Then the Nikolai Man is fourth. Pure Smoke is fifth. B-Hawk, Lonesome Bound, DJ 3 on the run. Then the Miramachi Flash is Seiko racing by the 3/4. Big Time Smarty lead by 2 lengths as they swing into the top turn. Big Time the Smarty turning on the rail. Big Time is on the run. 3/4, 1:34 and 1. They come by the 7/8 and swing for home. It is Big Time Smarty. Then the Nikolai Man driving a second. Dr. Diablo and the B-Hawk. It is going to be Big Time Smarty, the Nikolai Man, Dr. Diablo. Here they are at the line. Big Time Smarty, then the Nikolai Man, Dr. Diablo, and the B-Hawk. And the time for the mile, 2:05 and 1. And parading now, the unofficial winner of the 4th race. Number 6, Big Time Smarty, a Bay Pacing Corp. 3 here by Winthrop LaBelle from Fawn Flash. That makes him a half-brother to Maritime champion Angel Shadow. He's owned by Peter Bardsley of St. John, trained and driven by Boyd Tremere. And the colt out for his first start this season. Sensational in 2:05 and 1. That's a new record. And the result of the 4th race now official. Pure Smoke was 6th. Miramachi Flash was 9th. Big Time 7th. Lonesome Bound was 5th. Dr. Diablo 3rd. Big Time Smarty, your race winner. B-Hawk was 4th. The Nikolai Man was 2nd. DJ 3 was 8th. Times a quarter 31 seconds. The half 1:02. 3/4 1:34 and 1. At a mile and 2:05 and 1. Now for the 9th race, second leg of the Labatt Blue Crown Series, a field of 5. Approaching the top of the stretch, there's Heels Lad with Wally Hennessy. Adjo with Jody Hennessy. Night Hunter with Mike Downey. Jim and I Risk with Tom Mason. Glengale Galaxy with John Davidson. Here they come. Clear off Heels Lad. Now Jim and Iris quickly goes to the top on the outside. Swinging into the turn, Jim and Iris with Heels Lad racing him on the inside. Jim and Iris a half length. Heels Lad racing a second. Adjo racing third. The 5/8, but up the backstretch racing to the quarter. Jim and Iris on the outside. Heels Lad racing a second. Then Adjo his third. Night Hunter is fourth. Jim and Iris, Glengale Galaxy trailing 5th as they go racing on by the quarter. Racing into the top turn, Jim and Iris go length. Then Heels Lad racing second, Adjo third, Night Hunter and Glengale Galaxy 28 and 4 by the opening quarter. At the 3/8, it is Jim and Iris go length. Heels Lad racing second, Adjo is third. Night Hunter out moving now from the 4th, and Glengale Galaxy trailing as they come to the half. It is Jim and Iris and Heels Lad. Then Night Hunter up on the outside going on to second. Glengale Galaxy's moving with cover, and they're by the half. Swinging into the turn and racing for the 5/8 now. They were by the half, a minute and 4/5. Jim and Iris go length. Heels Lad at Night Hunter are neck and neck. Glengale Galaxy and Adjo by the 5/8 and it's on to the 3/4 now, and Jim and Iris. Here goes Glengale Galaxy 3 wide. Quickly goes to second. He's racing for the lead. Jim and Iris by half a length now. Glengale Galaxy racing up second as they leave the 3/4. Then Glengale Galaxy shows a nose in front round the top turn. They're neck at neck. Glengale Galaxy on the outside. Jim and Iris on the inside. Heels Lad, Adjo, Night Hunter. 3/4, 31 and 2, heading home. Jim and Iris and Glengale Galaxy driving hard second. They're neck at neck at Adjo, racing off third. Heels Lad fourth. It is Glengale Galaxy now. Here they are up the line. Glengale Galaxy, then Jim and Iris. Adjo on the run. Heels Lad, and Night Hunter was fifth. And the time for the mile, 2:01 and 3.
And parading now, the unofficial winner of the 9th race, second leg of the Labatt Blue Crown Series, number 5, Glen Gals Galaxy. A brown pacing horse, 4 years. He's by Brightest Star out of Trotwood Jill. On by Shirley Davidson and Susan Martin of St. John, trained by Art Davidson with John Davidson driving. The horse gets his 8th winning trip this season this afternoon, 2:01.3. And the result of the 9th race now official. Heels Lad finished 4th, was placed 3rd. Aggio, 3rd, placed 4th, set back for a lap down break at the finish. Night Hunter was 5th. Gemini Risk was 2nd. Glen Gals Galaxy, your race winner. Now the times a quarter, 28.4. The half, a minute and 4/5. 3/4, 1:31.2. Now the time for the mile, 2:01.3. Set down for the 10th and final race with a field of 9. They're approaching the top of the stretch. Defensive Dillon with Doug Falcons. Bold Power with Ross McDonald. Squire Comment, Brian McLean. Brighton Toot, Elmore White. Blythe Lobo with Jill Barria. Dart Comment and Tony Haig. J.G. with Freddie Charlton. What a Hopper with Jody Hennessy, and Trouble with Leroy Vincent. And here they come. There, off Brighton Toot goes to the top of Bold Power, working up on the inside. They're neck and neck now outside of them. J.G. is racing 3rd. Bold Power off stride, scattering the trailers, but everybody is free and clear. And around the turn now, going to the 8th, it is Brighton Toot, pacing on top of J.G. Going up on the outside, takes command. It is J.G., then Brighton Toot racing 2nd as they drive on to the quarter. Then racing 3rd, it is What a Hopper. Squire Comment going up 4th. Blythe Lobo 5th on the rail. Dart Comment on the outside. Trouble. Defensive Dillon and Bold Power trailing on the outside. And they swing into the top turn. They by the opening quarter, 32.4. J.G. cuts it out, leads a length and a half as they come by the 3/8 pole now. Swinging through the stretch here, they come on to the half. It is J.G. Brighton Toot racing 2nd. What a Hopper up on the outside, challenging from 3rd. Squire Comment outside 4th. Then is Blythe Lobo, Dart Comment, Trouble, Bold Power. And the trailer now, Defensive Dillon, as they've raced by the half and swing into the turn for the 2nd time. They go racing on to the 5/8. The half was in 4.4. It is J.G. with What a Hopper racing up 2nd. Brighton Toot 3rd. Squire Comment a strong 4th. Blythe Lobo is 5th. Then Dart Comment, Defensive Dillon, Bold Power, Trouble trailing off stride. On to the 3/4. What a Hopper goes to the top. Squire Comment moving up on the outside, racing on to 2nd. J.G. is 3rd. Then Dart Comment is way wide, going to 4th. Blythe Lobo in between horses. Brighton Toot in the rail, Defensive Dillon. By the 3/4, 1:38, coming to the 7/8. It is What a Hopper. Squire Comment driving hard 2nd. J.G. is 3rd. They swing for home. It is What a Hopper with Squire Comment racing 2nd, and What a Hopper moving away. It's going to be What a Hopper, Squire Comment, and Blythe Lobo. It's going to be tight to 3rd. Here they are at the line. What a Hopper, Squire Comment. Too tight to call for 3rd between Dart Comment and Blythe Lobo. Time for the mile, 2:11.2. And parading now, the unofficial winner of the 10th race, number 8, What a Hopper. A bay-pacing horse, 7 years. He's by the Egyptian from Noble Refrain. On the Gord Geldin of St. John, trained by Gilles Barrion. Jody Hennessy driving. The horse getting a 2nd winning trip this season, this afternoon, in 2:11.2. And the result of the 10th race, now official. Defensive Dillon was 7th. Bold Power, 8th. Squire Comment was 2nd. Brighton Toot, 5th. Blythe Lobo was 4th. Dart Comment was 3rd. J.G. 6th. What a Hopper, your race winner, and Trouble was 9th. Times a quarter, 32.4. The half, 4.4. 3/4, 1:38. The mile, 2:11.2. Field of 9, approaching the top of the stretch. Go these miles with Elmore White. Don DeLuise with Tom Mason. Rushaway Metric with Rick Armstrong, Skipton D and Ivan Davies. Kilkerran Diana with Mark Collett, V-Hawk and Wally Hennessy, Just a Little Extra with Jody Hennessy, Topic Pride with Herman Minow, and Pure Smoke with Charlie Ross. Here they come. Clear off him, Rushaway Metric rushes away with the lead, and Kilkerran Diana challenging on the outside, racing on second. O.D. Smiles is in on the rail, racing third. Pure Smoke between horses, racing fourth, and around the turn they go to the 8-4. Kilkerran Diana now by a length and a half, and Rushaway Metric racing a second. Pure Smoke wings up on the outside, racing on the third and going on. O.D. Miles has a fourth. Then it is Don DeLuise racing fifth. Skipton D on the outside. B Hot Toby Pride. And they are by the quarter. Just a Little Extra is the trailer, and they swing into the top turn, and Kilkerran Diana shows the way. She's on top now, a length and a half, and they were by the quarter, 31 and 3. Coming to the 3/8 pole, they're by it now. Kilkerran Diana pacing on top of Rushaway Metric, racing a second. Pure Smoke is third. Driving through the stretch, they come to the half. Kilkerran Diana pacing on top. Then it is Rushaway Metric, and O.D. Miles is now third. Pure Smoke fourth on the rail. V-Hawk outside moving fifth with cover. Then it's Don DeLuise, Skipton D, Tobic Pride on the outside. Just a Little Extra trailing as they go into the turn and race on for the 5/8. They were by the half in 104 and 2, and going to the 5/8. By it now, Kilkerran Diana. Out now but two. Rushaway Metric racing a second. Pure Smoke back to third. O.D. Miles racing fourth. Out 3 wide. There goes V-Hawk racing on to fourth, and he's going on. V-Hawk goes to third, and Rushaway Metric off stride, scattering the field. And one is down, but up again. That is Pure Smoke. Around the top turn, Kilkerran Diana pacing on top, and V-Hawk gets to second. They come by the 7/8 now, and they swing for home. The inquiry sign is up. The leader is Kilkerran Diana, with V-Hawk coming to her strong on the outside. Kilkerran Diana and V-Hawk. Now it is V-Hawk moving to the top. V-Hawk and Kilkerran Diana. Then Skipton D is going to be third, and Just a Little Extra will get fourth. And the time for the mile, 2:08. The inquiry sign is up. And parading now the unofficial winner of the fourth race. It is number 6, V-Hawk. Bay Pacing call, 3 years. He's by Lehigh Hanover out of Cape Town Rose. On by Ron Gogan of Moncton, Bertan Cormier of Cocan, and Wally Hennessy of St. John, trained and driven by Wally Hennessy. The colt gets his second win from 3 tries this year and steps to a new win race record of 2/8. His old mark was 2:10 and 4. Now the result of the fourth race, now official. O.D. Miles was 5th. Don DeLuise was 6th. Rushaway Metric 8th. Skipton D was 3rd. Kilkerran Diana 2nd. V-Hawk, your race winner. Just a Little Extra was 4th. Topic Pride 7th. And Pure Smoke did not finish. Times a quarter, 31 and 3. Half 104 and 2. The 3/4, 135 and 4. Time for the mile, 2:08. But we're all set now for the 6th race with a field of 9 approaching the top of the stretch. There's Fresh Last with Ivan Davies. Isaac Character, Gary Vincent. What a Dixie with Brian Moore. Port City next with Wally Hennessy. James Cover, Kim Cameron. Cherry Twist with Rod Gogan. Red Dudley with Charlie Ross. Glittering Bird with Gary Abrick, and Paso Bianco with Colleen Clancy. Here they come. Clear off and What a Dixie goes swinging 4, and she has the lead. Port City Makers on the outside and racing on the second. Isaac Character moves up to the inside, is now racing third. Cherry Twist is 4. Swinging around the turn and facing on top, it is What a Dixie. She's the leader as they go by the 8th. Then Port City Nick is racing a second. Isaac Character at third. Red Dudley gets to 4th. Cherry Twist is 5th. Then Fresh Last, James Cover, Paso Bianco, and Glittering Bird trailing on the outside as they race on by the quarter 4. Racing into the top turn, What a Dixie leads the length Port City Nick is racing second. Eyes the Character has third. The opening quarter, 31 and 4. It is What a Dixie now by a length and a half. Port City Nick is racing second. Eyes the Character third as they lay the 3/8 and spring on through the stretch, and they come driving to the half. What a Dixie shows away. Port City Nick is racing second. Eyes the Character has third. He's out that moving. Reb Dudley's racing fourth. Jerry Twist racing fifth, moving up on the inside. Then Fresh Lance is on the outside. Change Covered Glittering Bird. And Paso Bianco is the trailer. And they're by a half and 5 and around the turn they go to the 5/8. What a Dixie pacing on top. Eyes the Character drives on to second. Port City Nick in the rail. And then up on the outside, Reb Dudley driving fourth. Cherry Twist is the fifth. First last change cover. Paso Bianco and Glittering Bird. And they go to the 3/4. They're fanning out 3 wide, neck and neck. On the rail, it is a What a Dixie. In between horses, Eyes the Character. On the outside, 3 wide, Reb Dudley and Port City Nick is fourth on the rail. Then Cherry Twist, first and last, change cover, swinging for home. It is a What a Dixie. Port City Nick is now racing second. And Eyes the Character and Reb Dudley and Port City Nick is now coming to the top. It is Port City Nick and here they are, and up the line. Port City Nick, Eyes the Character, What a Dixie. To set the call for fourth, and the time for the mile, 2:09. And parading now, the unofficial winner of the 6th race. It is number 4, Port City Nick, a bay pacing horse, 4 years. He's been Norton Midwatch from Port City Girl, owned and trained by Eldon Ferris of St. John. Wally Hennessy catch driving. The horse getting his first winning trip this season. He takes a new win race record of 2:09. Result of the 6th race is now official. Fresh Last was 6th. Eyes the Character was 2nd. What a Dixie was 3rd. Port City Nick, your race winner. Shane's Cover was 5th. Cherry Twist 7th. Reb Dudley 4th. Glittering Bird was 9th. Paso Bianco was 8th. The race times were by the quarter, 31 and 4/5. At the half, 1:05. The 3/4, 1:37 and 2, and the time for the mile, 2:09. 4th race with a field of 9. They're approaching the top of the stretch. We have Pure Smoke with Charlie Ross. Skipton D with Ivan Davies, DJ3 Elmore White, Kilkerran Diana with Mark Collins, Tidy Point with Mike Campbell, Oblid Don John Davidson, Lonesome Bound with Jody Hennessy, Tuesday's Call with Tom Mason, O.D.'s Miles with Ron Robertson. Here they come. There, Kilkerran Diana wings 4 and takes the early lead. Pure Smoke is racing second. Skipton D has third. Tidy Point up on the outside racing on to third. Skipton D has 4th on the rail. DJ3 outside racing 4th. O.D.'s Miles on blend on. Lonesome Bound. Tuesday's Call is the trailer. As they race on up the back stretch going to the quarter, that's DJ3 quickly on the outside. Goes to a third, is racing on to second, goes swinging for the lead, and that's Oblin Dawn off stride. Up front, though, it is DJ3 pacing out on top. Kilkerran Diana is racing second. Pure Smoke has third. Tidy Point racing 4th. Skipton D has 5th. They're by the opening quarter, 31 and 4, coming to the 3/8, and they're by it now. It is DJ3 pacing out on top. Oblin Dawn is pulled up. Coming to the half, it is a DJ3. Kilkerran Diana racing second. Pure Smoke third. Then Tidy Point is 4th. Tuesday's Call wings up strong on the outside. Goes on and up from second. Goes Kilkerran Diana. As they swing to the turn and go racing to the 5/8. The inquiry sign has been posted. Around the turn they go after a half and 4. It is DJ3 with Kilkerran Diana. Out racing second. Pure Smoke a third. Tuesday's Call driving 4th. Tidy Point racing 5th. Skipton D. Then up on the outside, O.D.'s Miles and Lonesome Bound trailing. On to the 3/4. The 2 leaders are at it neck and neck. On the inside, DJ3 on the outside, Kilkerran Diana. Pure Smoke is racing 3rd. Moving up on the inside, Tidy Point racing fourth. They come racing to the 7/8 and the 2 leaders. Are at it neck and neck. Kilkerran Diana shows on top on the outside. DJ3 on the inside. Neck and neck as they swing for home. Kilkerran Diana and DJ3 still at it neck and neck. And Tidy Point comes up strong on the outside. And here they are on the line. It's close. Looks like Tidy Point, Kilkerran Diana, and DJ3. And the time for the mile, 2:06 and 4. At the line now, the unofficial winner of the 4th race, number 5, Tidy Point. Bay pacing colt 3 by set point from Tidy Lobel. On before Goodine of Nakawik, trained and driven by Mike Campbell. At his first start this year, the colt comes back a winner, taking a new win race record of 2:06 and 4. And the result of the 4th race now official. Pure Smoke was 6th. Skipton D was 4th. DJ3 was 3rd. Kilkerran Diana 2nd. Tidy Point, your race winner. Oblin Dawn did not finish. Lonesome Bound was 7th. Tuesday's Call 5th. OD's Miles was 8th. Times quarter 31 and 4. The half 1:04. 3/4 1:35 and 2. And about 2:06 and 4. Now the second race, approaching the top of the stretch, we have a field of 9. Cynthia Jean with Lorna Lawless, Paso Bianco with Colleen Clancy, Starla B and Wally Hennessy, Fresh Slash with Ivan Davies, Isaac Character, Gary Vincent, Buckshot Baron, Gilles Barrio, Shane's Cover, Kim Cameron, Nippy Namby, John Davidson, What a Dixie with Tom Mason. Here they go. And Paso Bianco lays into the turn with Isaac Garrett challenging, and Paso Bianco's out stretch, carrying the field. And everybody's back tasting except What a Dixie has a broken bike and pulls on. Off the back stretch on to the quarter now. Isaac Garrett is out by about 8 lengths. Paso Bianco racing a second. Buckshot Baron on the outside racing third. Then Starby has a 4. As they go racing up by the quarter, Fresh Lines 5th, Cynthia Jean, Nippy, Namby, James covered, and the inquiry side is gone. Swinging around the top turn, it is Isaac Carrigan out to 2, and they come by the 3/8 to revive the quarter, 31-1. Swinging through the stretch, they come racing to the half. Isaac Carrigan racing with the lead, Buckshot Baron is racing his second. Paso Bianco is a 3rd, Darby is a 4th, that's Prairie Glass, Nippy Namby, Cynthia Jean, and the James Cover trail as they go by the half, swinging the turn the second time of the tunnel now, racing for the 5/8. Isaac Carrigan shows the way to by the half at 4-1. Isaac Carrigan 2, Buckshot Baron is second, Darby drives out the 3rd. Paso Bianco racing up 4. That is Prairie Glass, Nippy, Namby, James Cover, Cynthia Jean. Racing to the 3/4, Isaac Carrigan still by 2. Then Buckshot Baron is back to second, Starla 3rd. Paso Bianco's racing up 4. Fresh Glass moving up on the inside. Nippy Namby, the James Cover, and Cynthia Jean. As they swing around the top turn of Isaac Carrigan. Holds the lead by 2. Paso Bianco is down. And so they come off the top turn now, race on through the stretch, heading home, and it is Isaac Character. Isaac Character, Buckshot Baron, Fresh Glass, and here they are on the line. Isaac Character, Buckshot Baron, Fresh Glass, and Nippy Namby gets 4th. Time of the mile, 2:10-1. Now the result of the second race now official. Cynthia Jean did not finish. Paso Bianco did not finish. Star to be was 5th. Fresh Glass 3rd. Isaac Character, your race winner. Buckshot Baron 2nd. Shane's Cover 6th. Nippy Namby 4th. What a Dixie did not finish.